They ran away before sunrise. Everyone at the Velvet Room knew them as Lola and Scarlett, two beautiful women under red lights, two names whispered across the bar by men who thought they knew them because they had seen them dance. But before the makeup, before the heels, before the stage names and champagne tables, they were just Elena and Mara, two girls from the same small town, two girls who met behind the school gym when they were 16, both hiding from the world in different ways. Elena was the loud one, sharp mouth, big smile, the kind of girl who looked like she had never been afraid of anything, even though fear lived under her skin like a second pulse. Mara was softer, quiet, beautiful in a way that made people stare, but kind in a way that made people stay. They became best friends in a week, sisters in a month, and something more by the time they were old enough to understand why holding hands in public made their families go silent. Their families called it a phase, then a mistake, then shame. Elena's mother cried like Elena had died. Mara's father stopped speaking to her for 3 months, so the girls learned to lie. They said they were just close. They said they were roommates. They said they were travelling together because it was safer. They said a lot of things. But the truth was simple. They were in love, and the world kept asking them to apologise for it. When they were 20, they left their hometown and moved to the city. They told their families they were waitressing. That was not completely a lie. At the Velvet Room, they carried drinks before they ever stepped on stage. At first, they hated the place, the mirrors, the smoke, the men who stared too long, the women backstage who looked stunning and exhausted at the same time. But money changes what people are willing to survive. And for Elena and Mara, money meant freedom. Freedom meant rent paid on time. Freedom meant passports. Freedom meant never again having to ask anyone's permission to love each other. Elena became Lola. Mara became Scarlett, and together they became the reason half the room turned its head when the curtains opened. They were not just beautiful, they had chemistry, real chemistry, the kind that could not be faked under stage lights. When Elena danced, Mara watched from the side with a look she tried to hide. When Mara smiled at a customer, Elena's jaw tightened even though she knew it was work. Backstage, they fought like lovers and laughed like best friends. "You looked jealous tonight," Mara teased one evening, fixing her lipstick in a cracked mirror. Elena leaned against the lockers, arms crossed. "I was not jealous. You looked like you wanted to throw a glass at table 4. He was looking at you like you belonged to him." Mara turned, smiling softly. "I belong to me." Then she stepped closer, "And maybe a little to you." Elena looked away because if she looked too long, she would kiss her. And there were cameras in the hallway. There were always cameras. For 5 years, they lived 2 lives. By day, they were Elena and Mara, grocery shopping in oversized jumpers, eating noodles on the couch, planning trips they could barely afford, taking photos in airports with sunglasses on, laughing like the whole world was theirs. By night, they were Lola and Scarlett, glitter, music, money folded into palms, men calling them beautiful like the word could buy them. They travelled whenever they could. Bali, Thailand, Greece, Spain, tiny hotels, cheap flights, sunburned shoulders, hands touching under restaurant tables. They collected magnets from every city and stuck them on their fridge like proof that there was more to life than hiding, proof that one day they would leave for good. That dream had a name: Portugal. Mara had seen a photo of a small coastal town with white buildings, blue tiles and orange rooftops. She saved it on her phone. Elena laughed at first. "You want to run away to a postcard?" Mara smiled. "No, I want to run away somewhere no one knows what we were before." That sentence stayed with Elena, because Mara never said things unless she had already felt them for a long time. The breaking point came on Mara's birthday. She turned 26. Elena planned everything: a tiny cake, a rooftop dinner, A silver necklace with a small moon pendant because Mara used to say the moon understood women who loved in secret. For once they both took the night off work. No stage names, no customers, no pretending, just them. But halfway through dinner, Mara's phone rang. Her mother. Mara stared at the screen and went pale. "Answer it," Elena said. Mara shook her head. "Not tonight." But the phone kept ringing. Then came the messages. "Your aunt saw photos. You lied to us. You humiliated this family. Is Elena there?" Mara's hand started shaking. Elena took the phone and read every word. Then her own phone lit up. Her brother. "Mum knows where you work. Dad is furious. You need to come home before this gets worse." For a moment, the rooftop went silent. The city lights blurred behind Mara's tears. Elena sat there with the birthday candle still burning between them. 5 years of hiding, 5 years of careful stories, 5 years of pretending they were just two girls trying to survive the city. And still their families found a way to reach into their lives and make them feel dirty for wanting peace. Mara whispered, "Maybe we should go home and explain." Elena looked at her. "Explain what? That we love each other? That we work because they cut us off? That we learned how to survive after they made love feel like a crime?" Mara looked down. "They're still our families." Elena's voice broke. "And when do we become ours?" That was the question. Not loud, not dramatic, just devastating. "When do we become our own family?" Mara covered her face and cried. Elena moved around the table and held her, not caring who saw. For once she did not let go. That night they did not go back to their apartment straight away. They walked through the city until sunrise, past closed bars, past taxis, past men stumbling home, past women laughing in heels with mascara under their eyes. The city looked softer in the morning, less cruel, more honest. At 5:12 a.m, Mara stopped outside a travel agency window. In the glass reflection, Elena saw them. Tired, beautiful, terrified, still holding hands. Mara looked at her and said, "Portugal?" Elena blinked. "What? Let's go." Elena laughed once, thinking she was joking. Mara was not smiling. "I mean it. Let's leave. Our leases, work, money, families." Mara squeezed her hand. "We have money saved." "Not enough." "Enough to start badly." Elena stared at her. Mara continued, "We keep waiting for permission. They're never going to give it to us." The words hit Elena like truth always does when you have spent years avoiding it. By midday they were packing. Not everything, just what mattered. Passports, cash, the moon necklace, the fridge magnets, 2 black suitcases, a photo booth strip from their first trip together. Mara left most of her dresses behind. Elena left most of her heels. It felt strange what became unimportant when freedom finally entered the room. At 3 p.m, Elena's mother called 15 times. Mara's father sent one message: "Do not embarrass us more than you already have." Mara read it, then deleted it. Not because it did not hurt, because she decided it would not be the last thing she carried. They went to the Velvet Room one final time before the airport. The club was empty in daylight. Without music, it looked almost sad. Tables stacked with chairs. A cleaner mopping under blue lights. The stage dark. Their manager, Sophia, stood behind the bar counting stock. She looked up when she saw their suitcases. For a long moment, nobody spoke. Then Sophia sighed. "I wondered when you two would finally run." Elena swallowed. "You knew?" Sophia smiled sadly. "Baby, everyone knew. You two looked at each other like the rest of us were furniture." Mara laughed through tears. Sophia walked around the bar and hugged them both. "You don't owe this place your whole life," she said. Then she pressed an envelope into Elena's hand. Inside was cash, not a fortune, but enough to matter. Elena shook her head. "Sophia, we can't." Sophia closed Elena's fingers around it. "Yes, you can. Just promise me one thing." Mara wiped her face. "What?" "Don't build a new life and still act like you need to hide inside it." At the airport, they sat side by side with sunglasses on, even though neither of them had slept. Their families kept calling, kept messaging, kept demanding. Mara stared at her phone. Elena watched her, afraid that one more message would pull her back. Then Mara turned the phone off. Elena turned hers off too. That small silence felt like the loudest thing they had ever done. When their flight was called, Mara stood first. Elena looked at her. "This is insane." Mara smiled. "I know. We might fail. Probably. We don't know anyone there." "Good," Elena laughed. A real laugh, the kind she had not felt in months. They boarded the plane just before sunset. As the city disappeared beneath the clouds, Mara rested her head on Elena's shoulder. Elena kissed her hair. Not secretly, not quickly, not like someone afraid, just kissed her. Mara whispered, "Are we bad daughters?" Elena looked out the window. "No." "Are we selfish?" "Maybe." Mara closed her eyes. Elena took her hand. "But maybe being selfish is what people call you when you stop letting them own you." 3 months later, they were living above a bakery in a coastal town where the streets smelled like salt, coffee and warm bread. Their apartment was tiny. The shower barely worked. The neighbours fought every Saturday. They had no car, no fancy furniture, and no plan beyond surviving the month. But every morning, sunlight came through blue curtains. Every morning, Mara made coffee in one of their only 2 mugs. Every morning, Elena woke beside the woman she loved without fear of footsteps, cameras, family messages, or shame. They got jobs at a small beach bar. Not glamorous, not dramatic, just honest work. Mara learned Portuguese faster. Elena learned how to fix the old window that never closed properly. They still argued about money, about dishes, about whether running away had been brave or stupid. But at night, they walked by the water and remembered why they came. One evening, Mara received a message from her younger sister. "Mum still cries, but I think she misses you. Are you safe?" Mara read it 3 times, then showed Elena. Elena nodded. Mara replied, "I'm safe. I'm loved. I hope one day that is enough for you to be happy for me." She put the phone down and waited for the guilt. It came, but it did not control her. That was new. Months became a year. The women who used to dance under red lights became women who watched sunsets from a balcony with laundry hanging behind them. Their past did not disappear. It never does. They had lied. They had run. They had broken hearts and left questions behind. But they had also saved themselves. And sometimes survival looks like betrayal to the people who wanted you to stay small. On their first anniversary in Portugal, Elena took Mara back to the same hill where they had watched their first sunset in the country. She held out a small box. Mara stared at it. "Elena, don't panic. It's not a proposal." Mara exhaled. Elena opened the box. Inside was a new fridge magnet, a tiny painted tile that said, "Home." Mara laughed, then cried. Elena placed it in her palm. "We made it badly," Elena said. Mara smiled through tears. "But we made it." Elena looked at the ocean. For years, people had called their love shameful. A phase, a secret, a mistake. But standing there with the woman who had known every version of her, Elena finally understood something. Love is not less real because people refuse to bless it. A family can reject you and still be wrong. A secret can become a life. And sometimes the greatest betrayal is not running away. Sometimes the greatest betrayal is staying somewhere that keeps asking you to betray yourself. Closing line. Elena and Mara left before sunrise with 2 suitcases, broken hearts and no permission. But by the time the sun set over their new life, they finally understood the truth. They had not run away from love. They had run toward it.